start a whole caravan, top to bottom, and I'll also talk about sighting it as well.
Okay, great.
So when you get onto site, obviously you'll have it still on the car. When you get there, most of the pitches you'll find, especially with the hardcore ones, should be level. But what you'll find with some of them, they may not be, especially if you're on a farm site or something and you're on grass.
Yeah.
If you pull up and it looks like it's leaning left to right, I call it, so if it's leaning on back, the only way you can level it up that way is by wood or ramps underneath the wheels.
Right.
So what you need to do is back it further up than where you want it to be, put your wood down on the floor, and then always drive it onto the wood.
Okay.
If you try and push it up onto the wood, what will happen is there's a brake in here, so if you I probably can't push it in, that'll push in and it'll push the brakes on the table, so you find you can't put it up.
Okay, yeah.
So you just need to reverse a little bit further than you want it to be, and then drive
Then
that
pull it
forward
forward.
onto the wood.
Okay.
Spirit level is a good thing to have inside the van, and then just put it on a flat surface inside the van, and that'll let you know when you're level.
Yeah.
Okay.
You may not think it's important until you go to fry an egg. Frying all your eggs and they're all cooking down in the one side of the pan.
That's not good, is it?
For that, what I'd recommend is like some scaffold planks.
Yeah.
A couple of them chopped up. They're always good for leveling it up.
Okay,
You
yeah.
can get these plastic ramps and things, but I'm a bit old school, so I like a nice, nice flat bit of timber is the easiest
Yeah.
way.
Great.
So then, once you've got it on left to right, for front to back, it's all done on the jockey wheel on the front here.
Okay, yeah.
So obviously the jockey wheel winds down or winds up. What you can do if you're finding that it's still not high enough on the front and you need to go higher, what you can do is wind your two front legs down on the side here.
Yeah.
See the legs on the side?
Yeah.
So you've got the two legs on the front, one on this side, one on the other.
Yeah.
Leg winder, you just wind it down. Once they're on the floor, you can then wind your jockey wheel up, lift it up some more to wherever you want it, if you get what I mean, or lower it, whichever way you want it to go with it. Then wind your legs back up, and then that gives you the extra reach off the jockey wheel then.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
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 That does, yeah.
So that's obviously, so level, left to right is on the wood before you take it off,
Yeah.
and then front to back is off the jockey wheel.
Yeah.
Once you've got it levelled front to back, it's then obviously wind all four legs down. So as I say, there's two at the front, two at the back. Now the legs are designed as a stabiliser rather as a lifter. It's not like a jack for your car. You can't keep winding on them and thinking, oh, I'll level it up with the jacks, because they're not designed to do that. They're more just there to stabilise the
Okay.
trailer.
Yeah.
When you're in it. Okay, right, we'll talk across the front end now. So you've got your Alco hitch, which is a stabiliser hitch. This, if you notice when it closes, you see it closes in?
Yeah.
And what that does is grip on the side of the ball as well, so it gives you extra stability, rather than the old ones where it would rock and roll around a bit. This actually has some more stability to it, so it makes for a smoother. Obviously underneath you've got your main hitch, and this is your breakaway cable, just in case anything goes wrong on the hitch at the front here. What that does, that pulls the handbrake on, so if you do ever come detached from your caravan, you know at least the brakes will come on and just stop the caravan so it's not hurtling past you and overtaking you.
Brilliant.
Okay. Not that I want to worry you or nothing in that, but I've got to tell you. Right, brake. That's brake off, and then it's just simple. Pull it up for brake on.
Okay.
If you're on a slight downhill slope, backwards, you will find the brake will automatically pull itself on more. So don't be alarmed if your brake comes all the way back up to here. All that means is it needs that extra power to lock the brakes on to stop your caravan from rolling away. Okay.
Yeah.
And then obviously your 13 pin for your lights and your power.
Yeah.
And then lovely on this one is the ATC system, and this is like a stability control. So if you do find you're on the motorways or anything, you've got a bit of a snake on, what this does is automatically apply the brakes on the caravan for you, which stabilises it automatically for you.
Right.
So when you plug that in, it'll start off with a red light, then it will go to either a green solid or a green flashing. Green flashing means the computer system's still working itself out. What you can find is tow it down the road a few metres, get out and check in. It should have gone to green solid then.
Right.
Only thing to ever worry about is the red light. If you've got a solid red light, what you can try first of all is just unplugging it from the car, a bit like your Sky at home, switch it off, switch it back on again. See if it resets itself. If it doesn't, and you've got a constant red light, now this is a few years down the line.
Yeah.
If you do find you've got a solid red light, you can check whether the brakes are engaged in the caravan. If they're not, you are safe to tow it, but the ATC system isn't working.
Right.
Sadly, if the brakes are locked on, obviously you can't tow it anywhere, and you need to get on the phone to us and we'll come up with a solution for you.
Okay.
Great.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right, so then next into the gas cupboard. Now, luckily, we've already had your start pack, so I've already put your gas bottle in and I've already put your pigtail on.
Brilliant.
So simply to switch your gas on, you just open it up and that's the bottle on, and then close it down. There is a lovely open and close and directional arrow.
handy.
The only thing I'll tell you about the gas is it's opposite thread.
Yeah.
So it's right loose, left tight. I have to think.
That sounds wrong.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's back to front to anything that you'd normally screw on.
Okay.
There is a shut-off valve at the top here.
Yeah.
See the little yellow thing? But we always recommend if you want to shut your gas off, is just turn it off at the bottle.
Okay.
And obviously you should only have your bottle turned on when you're stationary and on your site. Obviously don't drive down the road with your gas bottle switched on. Okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Lovely. Happy with everything on the front end?
Yep.
Yeah? Perfect. Right, we'll move